the battle, the back and forth between you and Mike over the years. Y'all had y'all battles on the court, and even after basketball, y'all still have a certain level of differences. Do you feel like that's something that's going to always be there, or do you think that one day that'll be something that work itself out?
That's up to him.
December 2025, Isiah Thomas sat down on the New Era Detroit podcast and finally said out loud what had been simmering for decades. The beef with Michael Jordan isn't over. And according to Thomas, the power to end it has always belonged to one person, Jordan. What makes this revelation so jarring is Thomas's claim that he didn't even know the beef existed until 2020. For years, he genuinely believed they were friends. Their families spent time together. Isiah's own son kept a Michael Jordan jersey hanging in his bedroom. Then The Last Dance aired during the pandemic and Thomas watched Michael Jordan look into the camera and tell millions of people that he hated him. That moment shattered everything. When asked if the relationship could ever be repaired, Isiah didn't hesitate. That's up to him. Then he explained why the words hurt so deeply. Me and my family, while he was in Chicago, we were extremely nice to him, just as brothers. We competed on the floor, but off the floor, our families hung out. I always thought we was cool.
In my family, while he was in Chicago, we were extremely nice to him. Just as brothers, right? Now we competed on the floor, but outside of the floor, right? His family hung out with my family sometime. We had friends and everything. So I always thought we was cool. And even my son had a Jordan jersey hanging up in his bedroom. Right?
The detail that stood out says everything. Isiah Thomas, the leader of the Bad Boy Pistons, the architect of the Jordan rules, allowed his own son to wear a Michael Jordan jersey in their house. When the Dream Team controversy first surfaced in 1992, Jordan publicly denied having anything to do with Thomas being left off the roster. Isiah believed him. He understood how media narratives could twist the truth. Years later, The Last Dance producers personally reached out to Thomas. Emails said things like, "I can't tell my story without you. You've been so influential." Thomas agreed. He showed up in a three-piece suit. He sat for the interview believing everything was fine. Then the documentary aired. Jordan didn't just criticize him, he declared hatred. Thomas felt blindsided. "That stuck, man. I feel like he set me up in his video." Jordan's camp later sent messages privately saying he didn't mean it. Thomas's response never changed.
It's COVID and everybody's sitting at home. And he come out and say, "Man, I hate Isiah Thomas." That stuck, man. Right? After, like I say, I put on three-piece suit, came dressed, and so I feel like he set me up in his video, right? So then afterwards, he had people calling, "Hey, tell Isiah, I didn't mean it," and everything else. And this is what I've said, and I'm gonna say it here, and I've always said it every time somebody asks me. Hey, if you didn't mean it, and you said it to the world publicly, then apologize publicly.
That's right.
Don't have no private meeting with me.
That's right.
And say, hey, I didn't mean to. But if you meant it, stand on it. But if you didn't mean it, then say it publicly. He's chosen not to say it publicly. So until he does, this is where it's at.
If you didn't mean it and you said it publicly, then apologize publicly. Don't have no private meeting with me. And if Jordan meant it, then stand on it. Jordan chose silence. Episodes 4 and 5 of The Last Dance devoted major time to the Bulls-Pistons rivalry. When shown footage of Isiah defending the 1991 walk-off, Jordan barely watched. Then came the line that destroyed everything. "You can show me anything you want. There's no way you can convince me he wasn't an A****hole." Jordan followed it up with a strange contradiction. I respect Isiah Thomas's talent. Magic Johnson is the best point guard ever, and Isiah is right behind him. No matter how much I hate him, I respect his game. Respect paired with hatred. Jordan admitted he hated the entire Pistons organization and said that hate still existed decades later. The Dream Team lie. Jordan insisted he never demanded Isiah be left off the 1992 Dream Team. That story collapsed weeks later. Sports Illustrated writer Jack McCallum released audio from a 2011 interview where Jordan said, in his own voice, "Rod Thorne called me. I said, Rod, I won't play if Isiah Thomas is on the team." Years of denials exposed in seconds. Isiah responded with fury, calling it fraudulent, blatant lies covered up by mass marketing and propaganda. Despite being a two-time champion, Finals MVP, and 12-time All-Star, Isiah watched from home while a college player, Christian Leitner, took his spot. And Jordan wasn't alone. Magic, Pippen, Bird, Malone, none of them pushed for Isiah. Why the hate ran so deep? From 1988 to 1991, Bulls vs. Pistons wasn't basketball, it was war. Detroit beat Chicago 3 straight years using the infamous Jordan rules. Force him left. Double team him. Hit him on every drive. John Sally put it simply. The Jordan rules meant F*** him up. In 1991, Chicago finally swept Detroit. Then came the walk-off. With 7.9 seconds left, Isiah Thomas and Bill Laimbeer led the Pistons off the court without shaking hands. Jordan never forgot it. But Jordan's resentment actually started years earlier, at the 1985 All-Star Game, when he believed Isiah froze him out as a rookie. Isiah has always denied it. Why this still hurts? One detail explains Isiah's sense of betrayal. His nephew reportedly lived with Jordan for 5 years when Jordan first arrived in Chicago. The Thomas family looked after him. That's why The Last Dance hit so hard. For decades, Isiah thought they were friends. Then, during a global pandemic, he learned on television that Jordan hated him all along. All these years you've been standing behind a tree throwing stones. No resolution in sight. Jordan has said nothing publicly since 2020. No apology. No clarification. Isiah remains firm. You can't embarrass me publicly and then apologize privately. Both men are now in their 60s. Magic Johnson says they're too old for this. But the truth remains. Two legendary competitors. Two immovable egos. One feud that began 40 years ago and may never end. Jordan offers silence. Isiah demands accountability. And until that public apology comes, this beef isn't going anywhere.